Hello everyone, welcome to another lecture video. Here we are going to discuss about the topic Indianism, redundancies and cliches, which grammatically sometimes we make wrong. What is Indianism? First, Indianism is nothing but Indian way of talking in English. There are different kind of English. We know that we have American English, British English, and then Australian English, and also we have Indian English. And when we have Indian English, sometimes we tend to translate Hindi into English or Tamil into English, Kannadam into English, so automatically we end up making wrong statements. Sometimes when a foreigner speaks with us or when a native speaker speaks with us, he ends up and wondering what it is. So that is called Indianism. So how do we make a mistake when we talk in an Indian way? Due to lack of knowledge. In Indian language, redundancy means we emphasize the word, so when we literally translate it, we end up making redundancies. Take, for example, join together. So, join is a word which means together. So, together, that is what we say by you saying join together. And then um, we make redundancies, and then we do cliches. What is cliche? This cliche is nothing but um, old archaic proverbs or idioms which is not into use at all, but maybe due to lack of awareness we are still using that. When a foreigner speaks with us, he ends up wondering what it is, why she's or he's using. So this is called Indianism, okay? The communication mistakes that we make due to Indianism. So let's go and check out the most familiar ones that we think sometimes we may end up thinking that this is wrong. Why she says this is sorry, this is right. Why she says this is wrong? That is how we are practiced to make mistakes without even realizing it is a mistake. Okay, let's go and check them out. I live here only. Okay, this is a literal translation of language. So it is not I hear this only never serves or add any meaning. It is not informative here. It is just waste which comes at the end. Okay, you can say I only live here. I only live here, or I live only here. Okay, this is possible, but not I live here only. Okay, that's wrong. And then I will revert back. Okay, it is called redundancy. It is Indianism because there is no foreigner use, or sorry, no native speaker use only at the end. And revert back. When you say revert, the meaning of revert is get back. Okay, I will revert. But when you say I'll revert back, the literal meaning is I'll get back. It is redundancy. It is unnecessary here. So the correct usage must be I will revert. Okay, and then I passed out from modern school. The word passed out meaning loss of consciousness. Okay, but due to lack of knowledge, we use I passed out from this school, I am a passed out of that school. But that's wrong. You can say I did my schooling from modern school, or I finished my schooling from modern school, or I completed my schoolings in model school. Okay, and then let's order for burgers. There is no order for let's order burgers. Okay, there is no for or any preposition after order. Next, carry more extra food. Again, it is a redundancy because extra meaning something more than necessary. But when you say carry more extra food, okay, it is a redundancy. The right way of using it, saying it is um, carry extra food with you. Okay, and then they spent 5 lakhs for the wedding. Okay, it is not 5 lakhs, it is 5 lakh. We don't say 100 500 500s and 5,000s. We don't say like that. So it is only they spent 5 lakh for the wedding. It is not 5 lakhs. And then he is the most favorite actor. Here for favorite meaning preferred to all others, comparingly to all others, I prefer him. That is the meaning. But when you use most here, it again becomes repetitive. So it is unnecessary here. So the right way of saying is it is he is my favorite actor. And then she's very proudy. There is no word called proudy. She is very proud or she is arrogant. That is the right way of saying. It is Indianism. I have heard most of the people talking in when they talk in Tamil, they literally translate that she's a proudy girl. Okay, it is not proudy. She is proud or she is arrogant. Next, I hear a pin drop silence. Okay, so it is very normal to say there was pin drop silence when I entered into the exam hall, but that's wrong way of saying. You cannot hear a pin drop silence. So you can use the phrase pin drop. Okay, in this way. Take for example, everyone was so stunned by the announcement, you could have heard a pin drop. Or the funeral home was so quiet you could have heard a pin drop. This is the way to use it. Or you can, instead of saying pin drop, the meaning for hearing a pin drop is absolute silence. There was a there was an absolute silence in the hall. That is the meaning. So you can say an absolute silent, perfect silent, or complete silence. Okay, and then feedbacks. Okay, there is no feedbacks, it is only feedback, both in singular and plural. It is always feedback. And then I gave him my history exam. Okay, it is not I gave my history exam. Okay, it is only I give history. Sorry, I took my exam. Okay, I'm going to take my exam on Monday, I'm going to take my exam on Friday. It's not you're giving the exam, you're taking the exam. And then the wrong way, there's no cope up, only cope with. Many a times, it is not many a time. Either it is many a time or many times. And then you need not to. Okay, it is a very common phrase. We don't even understand that there is a mistake here. But either you should use you need not worry about, or you do not need to worry about. It is not you need not to. You need not to is a wrong usage. Discussing about. It is not discussing about, it is discussing, because they are discuss whenever you have the phrase, sorry, word discussing, it is not discussing about, it is only discussing. There is no called as, but it is very familiar among all. Saying called as, it is called as, it is called as, like that. But it is only always they called it funny. Okay, that's it. Then dispose of. Okay, there is no dispose of, only dispose of. And it is very common among us to say they are real sisters. Okay, it is not real sisters. Either they are immediate sisters or siblings. You can say Rekha and Rachel are immediate sisters or they are siblings. Okay, dispose again. Next, cut it out. Okay, so redundancies, we are going to see redundancies. Cut it out. It's only cut it, because out meaning already or cutting things. Join together, merge together, combine together. They are all same meaning. Either you use together alone or use these words separately. Add up, just add. Proximity, close proximity. Proximity means a close space. Scrutiny means close examination. Okay, it's a, you can also close examination. Either you can use proximity or scrutiny. Okay, each and every different kinds, these are all redundancies. So we have to use carefully. We have to use them carefully. Either you use each and every, or different or kinds. Okay, so we should not repeat words again and again. That is how we make mistakes